Hey guys, my name's Rose, and yeah, this is the Make It Right with me, because I just feel like I just want to talk about some stuff. Like, Christmas just happened, and it's like, I feel like Christmas changes as you get older, and it's kind of sad that families don't come together as much, and like, that as you get older, like, family time is just so sacred, and like, people should really try to spend more time with their families. And like, just because like lots of people are just rushing and rushing, and what are you really rushing for? What makes the other things you're doing instead of spending time with your family so much more important? And like, I don't know, like, and it was so hard, like, with my family. Like, my one sister, well, two of my sisters worked, but my one sister worked real late. She was like on call, and like this new job she has, and like she just worked really late, so we could open presents with her, but we still watched her. Like, not all of us watched her, because my one sister had to go do some Christmas stuff with her boyfriend after we opened presents with her and the rest of us. But like, yeah, so most of us were there when she was like there. But so like, me and my two little sisters and my mom all opened presents together, and then today we're gonna go see my grandmother, and my brother's also coming, and I have a present for him, so we're gonna go see that. I just got him socks though, so it's not like some big thing. And today I'm gonna be using the Lorac Mega Pro 4 because I'm feeling like using this just to do a look that I've done before. This is like one of my favorite looks that I can do with this palette. It's butterscotch. I use butterscotch spice. I think I used a little bit of mahogany too. I used something too deep in it. I can't remember. And I either use honey or copper pearl. Like, honey and copper pearl are basically pretty much almost the same shade. Like, there's a couple shades in here that are almost the same shade, but yeah. So I'm just doing something really warm. I'm like, yeah, I just wanted to use this palette. I'm also thinking about maybe doing a series where like been watching what's her channel name? Is her channel name called Smacy? I think that's her channel, and she's been doing like this Dead Palettes Walking series. I was thinking maybe I can go through all my palettes and like do like either a 2 or 3 looks with each and every one of the palettes I own. And then it could be like, I don't remember how I did this look, but then it could be like I could do looks with older palettes and stuff that I have, and that I could just like, people can draw inspiration from that. Even if they don't have the palette, they could like go and be like, oh, I can use this color in this palette and then this color in this other palette, and be like, so yeah, I think I might do something like that. I don't know whether I'm gonna do 2 or 3 looks per palette, or maybe I should just do one and keep them really short and quick and stuff like that, because that will be like pretty easy to do if I do that like that. But like, yeah, this kicks up a lot. But oh man, I dipped into that too much. Okay, but yeah, so I'm thinking of doing that. So if you have feedback on that, like if you want like 1 or 2 or 3, because I feel like if I do like 2 or 3, I could do like, it would just be easier and it will be all in one video. Or I could do like one look at a time and do like multiple videos or whatever. But yeah, so I think that would be a good idea, because then we could just do like little bits of like older, because I often look up like videos with older palettes and like looks and be like, oh, what is, because sometimes when I get a palette, like I think of a whole bunch of looks, and then after a while you just like, oh, what looks can I have? And then you look up videos and then you're like, oh, I compare this color with this color. I never really follow a tutorial exactly. I mostly use it as inspiration for colors that can go together, and then I create something new with a said tutorial. So yeah, I don't know. Do you guys follow tutorials exactly, or do you use them more as inspiration for other looks? Like, because that's what I really use them for. Just, I'm like really tapping these off. I really like Lorac's formula. I think it might be one of my favorites, but I don't know. But like, you need to like dip in so softly. I'm really used to my like palette that I'm painting, because I've been using that so much, where you have to dip in a lot. So like, I dipped in too much at first. Now I'm just gonna get used to it. Okay. I always feel like one eye is always different than the other. Like, I feel like it's just never the same. And it's always like one is always better than the other. And I don't know why. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So, do you feel like Christmas just gets pushed to the side a little bit as you get older? Or do you really feel like the Christmas spirit like lives within you still if you're older? And darn it, trying to clean off my palette a little bit, my finger touched this one blue shade in here that stains. Okay, what was I doing now? Yeah, I think I'm gonna take mahogany and deepen things up a touch, because that looks warmest out of the deeper colors. Yeah, so I just feel like as you get older, you just like I don't know, life kind of have ways of trying to push you into things that you don't think you like should do or whatever. Because lots of people are like, oh, you should be doing this, or like having like all this money or whatever. And I think people should really try to refocus and be like, oh, all these things are just extra and we don't really need all these things and all that stuff. Because I've been really trying to minimize my things and just like, I've been like going through like and decluttering some things, even though I thought I had like nothing to declutter. I recently I got rid of 2 palettes that I was like, well, one of them was the colorful Morphe palette I have, which I popped out 3 of the shades in it. And then I have some depotted 2 like Morphe palettes a while ago. I had some of the, because I made them both in 2Z palettes. The 2 palettes I depotted, I kind of made them and put magnetic strips. They're like really crappy though. So I don't know. One I have full of shadows for my friend, which I still need to get magnets for. And the other one is like shadows I have for myself. So I just popped those shadows out of the one Morphe palette, and I glued some ones. Cause I took 3 out of there. One was like a bluish gray shimmer. One was like a really pale pink shimmer, and one was like a purpley shimmer, and they were all really pretty. I think the purple was a shimmer. I think they were all shimmers. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself for only taking 3 out of there, because I really love like colorful shades. Like that used to be like the thing I love. Like if it had like lots of colors in it, it would be like, oh, I want this palette. Like rainbow palettes just are so pretty to me. But now I'm being like, okay, will I really reach into this palette? Cause I have all the rainbow needs I think I feel. Cause I have a pastel palette. I have the Sigma Queen D Couture, which is like a really good pastel palette, and then I have my NYX Ultimate Brights, which is like all the middle really bright shades, and then I have my Sephora Smoky Jewels, which has like the deeper jewel tones, and like, yeah, so I feel like for color I am pretty good. I mean, there's still some palettes I want that has color in it. I mean, I'm not like gonna stop buying color in total, but I think for right now I'm not gonna buy palettes for a while. I'm just going to try to reduce my collection a little bit. And then really trying to like get some more use out of certain palettes and stuff. Especially with eyeshadows, because I'm panning my one palette. And I really mostly want to focus on that. I mean, I'll also still use other palettes sometimes when I feel like it. And like today, I really felt like doing like this kind of look with this palette, and I was like, could I recreate this look with the other palette? I could recreate something similar, but I really want to use this palette, because I haven't used this palette in a while, and it's like, I don't know, it's just, sometimes you just want to use a specific palette, even though if you could recreate something similar. It's just, I want to use this palette. And I like this palette. I think eventually I might pan it. People say Lorac is really easy to pan, so I think eventually I might pan it, but as of right now, I'm not, because I'm panning it. This is my 2019 Pan That palette, which I filmed the intro for, I'm just grouping my Pan That palette with the other things I'm gonna pan, and I don't know when that's going up, but it's gonna go up eventually. And like, yeah, I'm gonna use this shade for my brows, and then I think I'm gonna go with a heavier blush. I think I'm gonna go with this shade as blush. I might mix in a little bit of this shade, and then yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. But yeah, because I really want to focus on this and see how much I can really use in like a year. Even though I don't think this will be a good representation of most palettes, because I feel like these pans are really small, even though there's like a lot of them. And I just want to see how far this palette would take me, and it also takes up too much room in my collection, I feel. So, and it's my oldest palette, so by the end of the year I'm just go and like get rid of this palette. So end of 2019, this palette will be gone. And then I'm so excited though to try to get the most I can out of it, because it's like a really nice palette. It has like lots of colors I didn't even realize that I liked until I started like using this palette and stuff. I'm kind of really hoping I can use all of this shade up, or at least half of it. Half of it is the first goal, but if I can use all of it, that would be great. Because I don't know, because like I think I might try because I only have one eyebrow pencil. And I think I might try to use it up and then just use powders instead, because powders last a really long time. And it's like, and they're like super easy too. Like, if I have a pencil, I don't really like make little hairs or anything with the pencil. Like, my eyebrows are pretty thick. And like hair-wise, dense hair-wise. So I basically just add color to them because they're pretty like light. They're like blonde-ish. Anyway, I'm gonna take my inhaler to my grandmother's house today because I keep forgetting it, and it's winter time, so like other asthma sufferers will know, like winter is just, you just take your inhaler more places. I should really take it all the time though. I use this rarely. Like, I rarely use my inhaler anymore. Like, I've had asthma since I was 6 weeks old. And like, I have gone through periods where I need to use it like every 4 hours, like it said. But most of the time I use it maybe once a month, maybe once every 2-3 months. Like, I don't really use it all that often, and yeah. So like, cause like, I still need it once in a while. That's not what I wanted. But yeah, I'm gonna put this is Wet n Wild Color Icon Shimmer Eye Pencil in Copper. I'm gonna put this in my waterline. This is in my project pan too. And it will just kind of go with the eye look. Even though my eyes are watering right now, and this is really hard to put on when your eyes are watering. I think I got somewhat of something on there. I think I'm getting a little bit of a cold too. I'm just Benefit Roll Lash. Just put this on too, and it's like, I don't know what's going on with that, because I feel like I've been kind of getting a cold for the last like month, but it's never really turned into a full cold or anything like that. Do any of you guys just have like colds that don't turn into a cold? Like, my sister keeps getting sick too, so it's like, yeah. I feel like this look will look better with liner. I think I usually use liner with this look. I haven't done this look in a while. Probably like, there was a while, like this year, like there was like 6 months where I didn't put makeup on my face pretty much. So like, this year I did really, because we like moved and there was like some housing issues for a little while and all that stuff, and lots of my stuff is in a storage unit for a while too. And it's like, yeah, I really like my makeup. I really like using it. I don't think I could like live complete without makeup, because I think you'll always have at least a little bit of something. It just makes me happy, and I like doing my makeup. And I'm gonna use, for highlight, I'm gonna use this little thing that my sister just gave me. It's a Mary Luminizer. It's just like, it's a little one. It's a little teeny tiny one, but I don't mind. I mean, I'm gonna try this out for the first time. I'm excited. Oh, let's see how it looks. Not as amazing as I thought it was to be, but it's okay. Like, lots of people talk about this highlighter, and I'm like, ooh, it's pretty, but I don't think it's much of anything. It's nice though. I'll probably use it, and maybe I'll pan it eventually, because it is super tiny, so I could probably pan it pretty easy, especially since I want to like layer up a lot today, because I like highlight and I want more of it. But I'm really proud of myself, because I was at TJ Maxx the other day, And there was this highlighter that I kind of wanted to pick up, but I didn't get it. And I was so proud of myself. I was like, you don't need it. You have enough highlighters. And so, yeah, am I missing anything? No, I'm gonna put this, what is this? This e.l.f. moisturizing lipstick. I'm just gonna put like a little bit on in the middle. And then kind of blend it out a little bit. I have some chapstick on already, because my lips are really dry. Because I kind of want just a sheer color. This is in pink minx. I really like doing like that thing where I just put a little bit of color on with some chapstick, and then it's just like all like feathery and stuff like that. I don't know. My eye is watering really bad right there. Mostly from the coughing, but whatever. Flow out the Lorac palette. Just be like, you are dusty. But yeah, this is the finished look. I'll bring you guys closer so you can see it. It's like a really kind of neutrally, just gold and red kind of neutral kind of look. I really like this look. I think it's really pretty and simple, and yeah, I don't know. But guys, hope you had fun hanging out with me today, and if you want to subscribe. See y'all later.